All right, let's get this over with.
Yeah. All right, hey guys, welcome to another episode of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Movies about great things, terrible things, and all things bloody. I am your very sullen host, Noah. With me forever is Ryan.
How's it going, boss?
Yeah, we're going. And Vince.
Tonight we are delivering a eulogy to our minds.
This was probably the worst movie we've reviewed. I don't know. I'm having just a hard time shaking off the blues from this one. We do have a guest with us this week, so that's something that'll help me get
appropriately
get out of my
for this movie.
Hi
a
there.
lady. Yeah.
Yeah, we have Tisha joining us.
Hello.
So,
Guys, let me take you back to 2008. It was a big year for superhero movies. So it changed everything. We had Iron Man and Dark Knight.
it was great.
We had Hellboy.
Loved it.
We had Incredible Hulk.
Yep.
Hellboy 2, sorry. We had Hancock. You know, that was a liked
That was a superhero
I liked
movie.
Hancock.
Yeah, you know,
I
it was a
liked it
movie
too.
until it
That's
kind of
good.
abandoned its premise at the end.
Yeah.
It was whack.
The ending did kind of fall short.
we'll
but
go
the rest,
into-
anyway.
well, yeah.
Is that with Will Smith?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where like
Yeah.
he tried playing a bad guy for half a movie and he was like, nah, I just can't do it.
It's not me.
But we also had The Spirit.
Yeah. So we watched the 2008 movie.
Written and directed by Frank Miller.
Yeah, Frank Miller. Frank Miller, I had so much respect for you. But, I mean, I'd seen this before. I saw this in theaters because I was so excited.
I remember.
Let's look. Frank Miller is comic book writer. Came in as a young kid. Quickly got into Hollywood writing films. He wrote RoboCop too.
The second
Yeah.
one.
And big thing of problems though was 2006 when Sin City came out.
I believe so.
It was an adaptation of like his book. Rodriguez take it scene for scene. He gave Frank Miller director's credit because he basically was like, I just took the panels and put it up there. And Frank Miller took that credit to his head. He was like, I can do a whole movie.
I don't need this guy anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but didn't Robert Rodriguez encourage him to? Probably.
I'm sure he would.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's not a stifler. But I don't see his name on this.
Rodriguez even he had to lose his Directors Guild card to let Frank
hire
Miller to give Frank Miller partial to co-director
So he had high hopes.
status. Well, no, he
Frank
just thought it
Miller
was
failed
no.
him.
He just did it out of respect because he's like, I don't really care about the Directors Guild or whatever.
Man.
Because there's like some he's like you can give him producer's credit or something, but he's like he can, because he's never directed a movie before. So there's some like technicality.
It's weird union rules for this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Spirit based off an old 40s pulp comic book character.
Will Eisner.
Will Eisner, very well known.
You see, I love Will Eisner comics too. I had the whole collection from the Dropsy Avenue series. It was like 3 different things. It was kind of like his growing up in like New York and being a Jew in the 40s.
Mm-hmm.
It was like really cool. But I never read The Spirit, and I was like, okay, but you know, superhero. He's got the hat. And
Well, it's pulp based, like the Dick Tracy era.
for sure.
It's just he's got no powers.
No, well, for some, somewhat.
He's a kick-ass guy. That was it.
Yeah.
Just kick-ass guy in a suit.
Yeah,
He had a sidekick.
yeah, he had
Which
a side, but
unfortunately was cut out from this movie because I would have loved
Let's
seeing.
talk about that.
So in the original comic book, which again 40s,
Yep.
took it to its time. It's really uncomfortable now. Can't throw social mores of now onto the past, man. Yeah, he had an incredibly racist sidekick named Ebony White.
Ebony White, he was a man.
He was a
He
man.
looked like a fucking monkey.
A little kind of mantra or like a
What do
like
you
a
call
pygmy.
that?
It's
that
called a
look?
pickaninny.
Oh,
It was a
a
pickaninny. Yeah.
Pickaninny.
There's
Yeah.
Sambo. There's pickaninny.
He
there's
literally looked like his
Mahayana.
pet fucking monkey.
Yeah.
All that was missing was like the fucking.
if he had a tail,
The leash.
just a
Yeah.
tail.
Yeah.
He had a little outfit and shit, and like.
But after this movie, tell me you Frank Miller just tried to do this and that one.
No, he said he disliked
Imagine
the
they would
idea.
have invited like Kevin Hart or
Oh
some
my
dude
God.
like that. It's like
Right out of Soul Plane.
Yeah, that's
It
right.
was Soul Plane era too, Kevin Hart.
This could have been
that'd
like
be
his
pretty.
end of a
That would be
career.
controversial.
Oh
You'd
my
never
God.
hear from him again.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. He would have just been shut down.
No, that's when you get C. Thomas Howell coming back.
His big
This is so
Sin
mad.
Soul Man. He'll have another chance.
So yeah, Frank Miller. They've been trying to do this movie for a while. Frank Miller spearheads this energy from Sin City, pushing into it. He doesn't want to do. Admittedly,
wasn't there in the 70s?
They've been wanting to do it for a while.
Friedkin, I think, did something to do with it, and him and a screenwriter.
I respect Miller wanting to. He didn't want to do like a straight up 40s era thing. He wanted to do all right, the same sensibilities set now kind of a deal.
Yeah.
But Frank Miller at some point went completely crazy in the 90s. And you see it in his work where it's getting increasingly start awesome stuff with the Daredevil, Batman, and then increase to the Sin City stuff where at first you think it's almost like a parody of these kind of old style comics. And you're like, oh no, this is just how he writes now.
How he's going to do it for the next 12 whatever novels.
Frank, all women are whores, Miller.
But what do you mean he went crazy?
It's just his book styles is he became the writing is terrible. It's
kind of hacky.
It's really hackneyed. Let's say since you think it's on purpose, but it's no, that's just how he writes stuff now. His art style goes out the window. He becomes super conservative.
Well, so did something happen in his personal life?
I think he just fell into a bottle.
Okay.
Of that case of that. I mean, he was always kind of a weird, pervy dude in a lot of ways, but.
Well, as are all the best writers.
Yeah,
right?
all great writers are fucked up.
Look at Alan Moore.
Oh yeah, no,
one of the greatest writers.
He's a crazy person who believes in the giant snake.
Yeah, but you know what? He writes something, and I really want to read it.
Yeah. So we're at the 2008 The Spirit. It's beautiful looking film, I'll tell you that. Bill Pope did a hell of a job.
Yeah, if you liked Sin City, you're really gonna like how this looked. Nothing at all based on anything else other than how it looked.
If you like how women look, you might enjoy this movie.
Very washed out. Well, because the comic book wasn't really.
No, it's very vibrant.
Yeah,
so that's why it takes it's a weird fucked up.
That's
style.
why
his signature blue suit is a black suit with trainers.
He just
Converse,
it's like he took the Sin City filter and just put it on this whole movie.
Yeah. Oh, it's a bad decision. It looks great. It's a poor decision.
Yeah. It's super washed out and
It's not as black and white as Sin City. There's still
it's
colors,
not. There's still color,
really
but
faded.
I mean the whole.
Yeah, one of the colors that I really noticed was a blue Aquafina bottle in a room they were discussing whatever.
Advertising.
It's all advertising, but just everything throughout this movie was they were discussing whatever. Everything is a line. Everybody has a quick line to give or an insult or
again, it's almost self-referential, but it's hollow.
Yeah.
It comes off as a really kind of shallow.
It's all melodramatic, the first.
I think the first let's get into it. The first 10 minutes sets up the whole film.
Pretty much.
That fight scene in the muck.
Yeah.
Or
mud for whatever.
Oh yeah, when they have that Looney Tunes fight.
Where he hits him with a sink.
A sink.
Oh yeah, and he's got some weird toilet line. He's like, it always smells of toilets or some.
Toilets are always funny.
Oh god.
Sam Jackson at his most Sam Jackson.
All right. So we'll go.
The only thing
that movie seems so easy for him. He probably learned the lines.
And because this movie's PG-13, there's no motherfuckers in it, so he can't. It's just there was a few lines. I'm like, oh, that would have been funny if he had just added a motherfucker to it or whatever.
Just a motherfucker or two.
The Spirit, my mortal enemy.
Motherfucker.
It was definitely I always loved Sam Jackson as a villain. He was great in Kingsman. Mm-hmm. But this was...
You didn't like his costume changes in this
movie? This is a movie for 13-year-old boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
hot girls, Scarlett Johansson, Eva Mendes.
Yeah. And they all want to fuck the Spirit.
Everyone wants to fuck the Spirit. Every woman ever looks at him and is just oh, the Spirit. The women all want to know what you have to say. Brush your teeth every day or some nonsense. Mm-hmm. Some morals.
He's what do you have to say to the kids?
He's don't be so hard on your parents. They're trying really hard. Brush your teeth every day. Say your prayer. I don't know. Hulk Hogan nonsense.
So what's up with Eva Mendes in the movie? When she's a kid, she's going out with him.
Yeah, they were sweethearts, teenage sweethearts.
She wants to be a whore.
But she likes gold
digger. I want diamonds.
No, she likes shiny things.
Yeah.
She likes shiny things.
Shiny things and diamonds and sports cars and money. Lots of money.
It's well, where are you going to find that stuff? It's not around here.
Hanging off the end of a subway train.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, that was a little intense.
At that point, he's like, this bitch is crazy.
No, he's crazy later on. Just the backstory is the Spirit, Danny
No, Colt.
guy-
Does he even have a name? Like,
His name, the character's name.
Yeah.
Colt, something Colt.
Dennis Colt. Denny.
I think I heard Dennis at one point. Somebody was called Dennis in this movie, right?
It's no
I
sans
went on
serif. I'll tell you that
Wikipedia.
much. What real Christian name? Sans serif.
Sans serif and
Denny Colt, yeah.
Denny Colt. Yeah, Denny Colt. Sans serif.
Who do you think was worse in this movie, Scarlett Johansson or Eva Mendes? Their acting.
Scarlett Johansson. Eva Mendes
Yeah.
committed to it. It just showed her limitation. Like that's as good as she can do.
Scarlett Johansson
Scarlett
seems
Johansson-
called it like she called in her like, performance the whole way. She's just like
It was bad.
the first like 5 minutes she's just talking. She seems so bored. Like I know that
She was like her character from Ghost World.
She's just like na, 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 na. I'm like, fuck.
It's fine.
She
But
just
it-
had costume changes. That was her thing.
She looked
Just
hot.
like,
everybody
say
had
some-
costume
Everyone.
changes.
It was all
Yeah, I guess I just
predicated to
noticed
Sam
her.
Jackson. Well, Sam Jackson, we got Cowboy,
The first scene, yeah, with the over
the big house.
like prospector's hat.
Yeah.
And then the
Or just
samurai.
like
Samurai.
Dude with
Samurai.
fake sideburns.
Samurai Jack. Yeah, those sideburns that they just glued on. You can. All right, you know what?
And he's always got like crying mascara.
Yeah.
Yeah, he always looks like
And
he's
the
crying.
8, there's like 4 and 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
It's part
he's
of
the
his-
octopus.
Yeah. Who in the comics you never see his face. You only see his gloves.
Like, are we
Yeah,
actually
I
gonna
heard
like go
that.
through what happens in this movie? It doesn't really matter.
It's hard
like,
to say. Like it's.
The people have to know not to watch it.
just tell
They need
them.
to know. All right, guys, we'll make it as short as
I
possible.
want to see you try to go.
This
through
way,
his
you
face.
don't even have to watch it. It's on YouTube. You don't
Yeah.
need to watch it there either.
No one tried to take it down.
No.
Because no one cared.
They don't care
But
enough.
I
They're
paid.
just
I
like,
paid money to rent this on iTunes.
Yeah, Ryan.
I feel
When you were
bad for you.
13 years old.
No, funny enough, I tried watching this
That's
movie
okay.
once beforehand on DVD. And I was like, I love watching bad movies. I got like 10 minutes into it, up when the chick from Castle shows up, and I was like, I'm out, guys.
That's
And
the
it-
blonde chick.
No,
I know, well, that's
no,
how
that's
I
his,
felt,
his
like-
like,
Globe?
that's the plucky detective. You're gonna make detective someday.
Oh yeah, the crazy one with the SWAT jacket.
Yeah, and she did make detective in Castle.
Oh, Morgenstern.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Jew.
Yeah, the Jew.
The fat, who's the fat dude?
No,
I hated him.
Commissioner?
No,
no.
the fucking bald.
Oh, the clone.
Oh,
the
so
clone.
annoying. That was fucking annoying as shit.
Logos, pathos, ethos,
swearing.
ranchos.
Everything that ended in OS.
There was a dildo.
There was dildos, matzos,
Adios, amigos.
adios amigos, right at the end.
ranchos, huevos.
Ranchos, huevos rancheros.
Huevos rancheros, yeah.
Just-
Fucking-
No, please try to explain this plot.
The spirit.
All
I
right,
want to see
let me see if I can even try to explain this. So, the best thing I can... God damn it. How do I even start this? A man who owns about 30 cats gets a phone call.
He lives in a where does he live?
I couldn't even tell you. I
He
don't
lives
know.
in a
It was
graveyard.
In
No,
some sort
In the
of
dark
mausoleum.
he lives in a mausoleum. No, he's a spirit.
He is the spirit. Gets a phone call saying that the octopus has a deal about to go down, that he needs to make his way out there in a hurry.
Who's his woman though?
His woman?
Who's the
Oh
spirit's
my
woman?
god. If I have to... His woman is the city.
The city, yeah, man.
Yeah. I
She's
assume
all I need.
that's the ending credits we'll go for tonight.
Uh,
No, it's yeah, every time he mentions anything good happening, or bad happening, it's to the city. The city needs me, and I long for the city.
she gives me what I need.
And in return, I help her with what she needs. Just that kind of like nonsense kind of dialoguing to himself.
So that's the city's the first woman he cheats on?
Yeah, pretty much. Every woman that he comes into contact with.
Fidelity is his main weakness.
I guess so. That's his kryptonite.
Yeah.
Just can't commit.
I think I got a woman who puts up with it.
Yeah, really. Poor Sarah Paulson. Golden Globe winner, Sarah Paulson. I see we can add that to the...
Not Sarah Pauli, Sarah Paulson.
But,
But when I was a kid, I used to mix up them.
Oh,
I used
okay.
to mix up Sarah Pauli and Sarah Paulson.
That's also...
His name
Their
is
fucking
Robert
names.
Paulson.
Yeah,
His
there you
name
go.
is-
Rob.
Her name was Sarah Paulson. Her name was Sarah Paulson. Where's the old girl Fight Club coming up?
Dude,
She can
I'm
wear
sure
fat
it's
I
around.
would watch that. I swear.
They had it.
Instead of
They've made
Tish,
it.
you'd
It's
have,
called
like,
Raise.
No. I'm
Not
sorry.
raised.
Raise.
Yeah, R-A-Z-E.
Is it good?
It was gruesome.
I thought Girl
I thought you were
Interrupted
gonna
was
say
the...
great.
It was great. It was phenomenal.
It's with
It was
Wow.
amazing, but
Okay.
it was so hard to watch.
Isn't like Girl
You don't
Interrupted
want
the
to
girl...
see girls get beat up?
Oh, I'm always down for those like women in prison fight movies.
I'm always down to watch a game get
Get cranked. I don't know. Crank you one. No, it's a phenomenal movie, but it's like very graphic
Is it with Zoe
and
Bell?
realistic. Yeah.
Just remake Fight Club with chicks, Winona Ryder and Angelina Jolie.
Oh, please.
Throwing
I'm
in
tired.
Uma Thurman's stunt double.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jared Leto can come back and he's Marla.
That's what Ronda Rousey should do. She should make like...
Start acting.
Yeah, she should do a remake of some sort of Fight Club.
She should do Kickboxer.
Any role where she doesn't have to say anything.
Kickboxer.
No.
You should do that.
Remake Girl Fight.
Oh yeah, Girl Fight.
Yeah, can we talk about that instead of the shitty movie?
Michelle Rodriguez.
Michelle Rodriguez. Letty.
No, but well,
No, you got Triple
If
X
they-
2
if
coming
they
up
ever
soon.
make a
I know.
movie
I know.
about-
It's coming out next.
If they ever make a movie about Amanda Nunes, she'd probably play
That's
her.
true. You're right.
Michelle Rodriguez would probably play her.
Was that the one who kicked
Ronda
Rousey.
Rousey.
All I Do Is Fight? So speaking of fighting,
No.
speaking of fighting, guys.
Yeah, come on, guys. We do actually have to get through this. Just so we can do the episode. That's why we're called the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? We gotta do the bads too.
So yeah, the spirit
We watched the shitty movie, so you don't have to.
That's
vigilante. He's like a
Thank us later.
he's
for
like
sending
Dick
us
Tracy,
money.
except he wears black.
Yeah, he's,
Angry police commissioner contacts him
Yeah, saying get your ass down here.
at the harbor because there's a heist going on in the water.
Yeah, that something's about to go.
That's a sense.
Something's about to go down, and with the octopus, and he needs to be there.
Yeah.
So he runs across rooftops and across wires and cables and
Being followed by cats.
yeah, constantly followed by cats. He hears a woman getting attacked. He's like, I really don't have time for this, but it's a woman, so
Damn dames.
down I go, and just roughs up 3 guys and gets stabbed in the leg or side or something.
Yeah, he's like, don't worry about it because
Yeah, he's a spirit.
I'm the spirit.
Which,
But
yeah,
in the comic,
No
I
powers.
read that he was a human and then he was like transformed into some sort of like
As far as I know in the comics,
They don't really
he's
say,
only like a
but-
guy who kicks ass. Like he's
Okay.
like a pulpy hero.
He's just like a vigilante.
Yeah, he just got like he's an old pulp guy. Just he's got his fisticuffs. That's all he needs. But
yeah,
no,
and his wits.
but this one he's Wolverine.
And his little racist
So yeah,
racist stereotype of sidekick.
so yeah, we cut to Eva Mendes. Like I said, given the performance of her career, she's trying.
Well, I mean, she was also really good when we did Bad Lieutenant.
That's a good point.
Another throwback to an
And we haven't done Training Day yet.
No. So, there's still time.
But-
Yeah, there's still time to get to the Fast and Furious movies too.
Oh, yeah.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
3 Fast, 3 Furious.
That was Tokyo Drift, sir.
I know, it was the best one.
We'll get to that at another time.
It was just like Star Wars.
We'll get to that another time.
Fine.
So yeah, we got Eva Mendes as Sans Serif with the sister's boyfriend from 6 Feet Under
Yeah, as her...
as her lady.
Eric Balfour.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the guy who got his face cut off in the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie.
Yep.
The
Oh,
first
yeah.
remake.
he is on.
Wasn't he in
fucking 6
Vampires
Feet.
too? He was in, or he was on Buffy.
He was
Was
on
he
the
in
first
Buffy?
episode
Yeah.
of Buffy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like trying to make out with some chick, and then he gets killed.
And he gets turned into a vampire.
Mm.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the first episode of Buffy.
It's on Netflix or Crave, one of those things.
It's on the internet. Yeah, then the octopus shows up.
Yeah, the octopus is Sam Jackson.
He's
And
got 8 of
Sam
everything.
Jackson's. Yeah, that's right.
But in the comic book, you never see him.
No,
It's
you
just
only see his gloves with his
with
little
that,
like.
the emblem or
Yeah.
his logo or whatever.
But-
the octopus
Like
signal.
3 lines or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and this one he's got his clone sidekicks.
He still has those gloves though.
Yeah, he still's got the gloves. Come on, guys, he's got the gloves, right?
That's it. It counts. Yeah, and
And a different costume for every scene.
Yeah. What was your favorite Sam Jackson costume?
The blackface one.
yeah.
At the beginning.
I really like the full Nazi regalia.
yeah, something about Sam Jackson and a swastika. I don't know.
And Eva Mendes dressed like, Scarlett Johansson.
Dressed like a Black Panther.
No, she had the
Little.
full.
She had the Nazi.
Beret.
It
Oh,
was.
the
that's
full
some.
shit on.
Did you like?
No,
the,
actually,
Sam Jackson had the SS's into his eyebrows.
I liked
Yeah, I noticed that.
the samurai was pretty funny.
He dresses like that in another movie though.
And well, he did the voice for Afro Samurai. Maybe.
I don't think it was dressed up like that in the studio recording.
Imagine he was.
This is
What am I thinking of?
one of the movies that really does prove that like Sam Jackson, because he got started so late, will say yes to anything.
Yeah,
He's a workaholic.
Yeah, he's a workaholic. Well, because he knows like it can go like that. So
yeah, one day is not going to be possible.
it's not his best hair though. I still think Sam Jackson's best wig is the remake of RoboCop. He's got the white man hair.
Not Jackie Brown.
I was going to say
Jackie Brown.
with
It's
the
hard for me
ponytail.
to look at. Like
But it's got-
I
has to
feel
have the facial hair, too.
ill. I feel
You have to
ill.
say Pulp Fiction. Hello.
Hopefully, he's got the nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Jerry
That's
curl.
the whole thing. Yeah.
But it's not an overstated jerk. Like, it still
looks
kind of looks like
real.
an
It
afro.
looks- yeah.
It does really look like.
Jackie Brown. It's uncomfortable for me to
Well,
look
he
at
has.
that hair.
I think it's the same
That's
woman.
who he reminds me of. It's the fucking Jackie Brown fucking costume.
I think
Yeah.
it's the same.
Okay.
He's got that Klingon hair.
Yeah.
I think it's the same woman that does his wigs for like all the movies. Like he has like a
He
wig.
has
There's a wig woman.
He's got
Yeah.
a wig woman.
The wig woman.
Him and Beyonce share the same wig woman.
Yeah.
That's quite a type. That woman never needs to work again. She just needs 2 clients.
Ugh.
Beyonce.
What's real? Her hair wasn't real. Her stomach wasn't
Her
real.
soul's not real. No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
No, she's pretty real.
Yeah.
She hasn't had any work done.
Yeah, she's in the Illuminati. The only work she had done was that fake baby stomach.
Fake baby stomach.
That was no way was she pregnant that first time.
Oh.
It shit folded, man.
Oh, you mean when she showed she was pregnant on like the MTV Awards?
Yeah, no way. Someone else had that baby.
I've heard that theory.
Someone else had that
I don't
baby.
know,
She
that-
looked perfect the whole thing.
Because she's Beyonce though.
Yeah, I know.
So what did they just artificially inseminated a woman with
It's the
Jay-Z's
Illuminati.
sperm?
They're-
Because that's
they're
definitely
Illuminati. Of course they
Jay-Z's.
did it. Yeah.
She looks like Beyonce too.
She
Oh, no,
does.
they,
I know.
They
I
built
see.
it in a lab.
Yeah, she
Blue
looks
Ivy was
like
built,
both, yeah.
but
They took her ovaries and they put them in someone else and Jay-Z's sperm and then.
We're digressing, guys.
Yeah.
Let's continue with that.
That's
this
how
movie
much
will do.
this
'Cause,
movie
like,
sucks.
It's so like a nothing.
Yeah,
Went from
right.
fucking Samuel Jackson's wigs
It's.
to
I-
fucking Blue Ivy. What
I
the
swear,
fuck?
guys, it's a really bad movie.
It's like a 5-minute skit stretched out an hour and a half.
No, it's an hour and 43
Oh.
minutes.
Hour
It's
and
almost
43
2 hours.
minutes.
I was like, why is this movie this long? Like,
This movie is just waiting for the next like hot chick to show up. Like that's all this movie.
Do you know, if
is.
we don't finish this podcast, it's also going to end up being an hour and 43 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So there's 2 chests. Sans serif. She's after 2 of them.
Yeah.
Octopus shows up.
And tries to interrupt the deal. I
Yeah,
guess.
he gets one of them,
Yeah, he gets one, she gets one.
and that's when he fights the spirit in the mud. And that's
First-
the
Apparently she couldn't
affirmation-
swim either, Eva Mendes.
Eva Mendes can
She's
swim.
from
couldn't-
Miami. What the fuck?
Well, I don't know.
That's
She
a
couldn't
lie.
swim, so like that's why people were like, "Oh,
Hey, that's Mrs. Ryan Gosling, man.
Because that scene was shot dry for wet.
It did look like it was all just
CG.
CG
Yeah.
shot.
Are you
And she
telling me
can't-
this
so-
movie wasn't shot on location?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
on location in Sin City.
Not one green screen in this movie.
But yeah, this is where we get the fight in the mud,
Yeah,
and
and
the swamp. Or
and there just seems to be every weapon available you've ever needed, from kitchen sink to toilet. There's a propeller from a plane.
I
yeah.
think there's a street sign or something.
A street sign,
Runs
and
him
it
in
got.
the
It's every hardcore match from the
I
late
was gonna
90s.
say it was
Crash
anything,
Holly and
anything you would ever find under a wrestling
yeah,
ring.
Raven's shopping cart been dumped over in it.
And
No, it's a Looney Tunes bit.
I feel like it was even Looney Tunes sounds like
We get
I
our
thought the
blast
sound
phase.
effects were a little intense, like for the punches and all that stuff. They
I
were,
think
like,
there was a lot of
overly-
intense stuff in this movie. There was a
Yeah,
didn't sound real. And what I guess like
Well, that's why it was a Looney
the
Tunes
spirit
fight.
gets shot 3 times, which puts him down
Mhm.
by one of Sam Jackson's many bald underlings.
His goons.
His goons. And
Grown goons.
Homegrown goons.
Homegrown goons.
And he
They're clones.
I don't know. They
They're
get
just
tired of fighting each other, I guess.
He gets
And
knocked
Sam-
out until he sees his first vision of the angel of death.
Yeah, that we keep seeing throughout the film movie. And it's so weird. Like they just kind of get tired of fighting each other, and Sam Jackson calls for his helicopter, and he's like, "All right, Spirit, next time."
This is also where we show his hatred of eggs.
Yeah,
The octopus hates eggs.
I don't know what it is about eggs that he doesn't like.
He doesn't like egg on his face, man.
Doesn't like
No
egg.
egg.
No egg.
On my face.
No
Where did that
egg
even
anywhere.
come from? Is
I
I
that
don't know.
Where did the Nazi costume? Where did the samurai costume come from?
but the egg thing's a little too.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a running gag throughout the movie. He keeps
Like
talking
a
about
runny
eggs.
egg.
Yeah, running. Yeah.
This is also where we introduce the spirit's girl.
And that ain't no yoke.
Vince, I work breakfast. I got all the egg jokes. Don't even.
You're cracking me up here.
Tell us one.
Like the scrambled eggs between the legs. Like the sunny side up in front of the butt. I'm sorry.
Okay, now Ryan's side.
I'm cracking up.
He just did that one!
I know, but it's just so good. It's the routine. Anyways.
Yeah.
That Vince, was that you? Was that you over there? Son of a bitch! I'm losing
now
my
I feel
mind.
better. Now I feel better.
I'm losing
High
my
five
mind.
across the room. We're introduced to Sarah Paulson, who's the commissioner's daughter.
And head of medicine or something.
Yeah, she's a doctor who fucks her patients.
Well, just a spirit, but everybody fucks a spirit.
Yeah.
So it's not weird. But I guess even the commissioner seems to know, and is okay with it.
Yeah.
It's his daughter. No, he's too much to his chagrin. He doesn't, because he knows he's a womanizer. And
that is one very lenient dad.
Hey, what are you talking about?
He doesn't do anything about it, but he just shows his displeasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Ava Mendes photocopies her ass.
Yeah, we do see that later.
That's the next scene.
Yeah.
That was the best part of the movie.
Where she blackmails a pedophile.
Yeah.
Photocopies her ass.
It's her art dealer.
Did that happen? I don't even...
Perfect ass.
Yeah, she goes
That's
to
a quote.
Her quote from her, but it is a true quote.
It's good ass.
She goes to our art dealer and says, "Hey, I wanted both those things, and you sold them to the octopus." He's like, "Well, I had to because he's gonna go after my family." And she seemed to have anticipated that because I guess that's the octopus's.
Yeah, because she wants. Buckle up, guys. She wants the golden fleece.
Yeah, the golden fleece
from Greek mythology.
Of Jason
and the Argonauts.
And the blood of Heracles.
Heracles?
There's two ways to pronounce this movie, and you put them together.
I did, right?
It's Hercules or Heracles.
Heracles.
Yeah, and I did, yeah.
Heracles.
Hairy testicles.
Yeah, well, I mean, mythology belongs right in this movie, right?
It's all Greek to me.
Ah, there it is. Vince, you earned that one. Good job.
Oh, bullshit.
You want to contend with that?
I've been busting my ass with this shit for like how many episodes, and you just give it to him.
Beginner's luck.
I like you better when you were quiet. I like you better when you took showers during this podcast.
Oh, man, we have some fun here at the Good, Bad, and the Ugly, guys. I tell you.
So Sam Jackson, he's also immortal. Kind of.
Yeah, he's got...
Because he was a mortician who wanted to become a god. So he created a formula that made people regenerate. And he tested
back from the dead.
Yeah, back from the dead, which he tested on the spirit. Then he gave it to himself. And now with the blood of Heracles, he will become a god.
A god himself.
And Scarlett Johansson's doing it because she's why not?
Well, she said she's doing it because it's fun and it's very lucrative. I mean, she's right, because at one point she's bothering...
now, is she talking as Scarlett Johansson in that scene? Like, why are you in this movie?
Yes.
Because I don't think it was that lucrative.
No, it was her character, Silken Floss.
Silken Floss.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, they never really say what she's
That's
just
why
like
I put some silk on and I floss. It's the sexiest thing a woman can do, is wear a silk robe and floss.
So, so she gets out of her teeth.
Yes, come
Silken
on.
Floss.
She,
That's also like a blaxploitation name.
Silken
They
Floss.
call me Silken Floss.
Yeah. I'd see her just like running around like a coffee-esque character.
That should have been Sam Jackson's name on the movie.
He should have been
Silken
Silken Floss.
So
She had been the octopus.
Sounds like a
and
pimp's
she should
name.
be Miss Octopus. Whatever.
Yeah, she's the octopus.
Yeah, if you really want to
Old
make,
Silky.
Oh.
want to remake the movie. Does anyone want to remake this? Like, I'm sure the rights to it are worth about $8 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Who could have played the spirit other than this guy?
Who was this guy?
Maybe he ruined the movie.
I don't think it was. He tried. He was trying.
He was alright. I was like,
who could have?
he wasn't like
my
my least favorite part.
Like, who could have
thing
delivered
in
that
the movie,
dialogue? I'll throw John Hamm.
I was just gonna
John
say
Hamm.
John Hamm.
Yeah,
Because
John
he'd make
Hamm.
it funny.
He's too slick though.
No,
It would be-
he's a goofy funny guy.
He could have,
Yeah,
and he has
yeah.
more of a job. Like he could have done it. Yeah.
This movie
And
was
he has that 40s like
so weird
50s
between like
handsome
all the
look.
comedy, like it was overly trying to be funny,
It's the referential
Ugh.
gooey.
and it was
Slapsticky, cartoony, like.
just like nothing hit.
She likes shiny things. The shiniest of shiny things.
Yeah, that's right. That leads us to our flashback, I guess.
Yeah, that's where we find out they were sweethearts until her uncle, no, her father, who was a cop,
Yeah, that's
got
right.
killed by
The spirit's
uncle,
who's
and
an
then
ex-boxer.
and then she was like, I hate all cops. And then 30 seconds after just seeing her dad died, he's like, hey, whoa, calm down. Let's not say anything crazy.
Yeah, she says on camera, I hate all cops.
Yeah, which is like,
Typical. They had to do it.
well, she's hysterical. She just watched her father get shot, and he's like, hey,
Well,
whoa,
she
calm
didn't
down.
watch it, just
Yeah,
found
she
the body.
found it.
But yeah,
Why would she say she
I
hates
hate
cops if
cops.
her father was a cop?
we find out why. It's the classic Electra theory, or Electra syndrome.
Oh, she hate. Okay.
Or no, Electra complex. That
Yeah,
was it.
Retro Complex, which is another reference to Frank Miller's earlier work.
Uh,
He
that?
created
Elektra.
Elektra.
oh, yeah, that's right.
The
But
counterpart
how
to
is it, like how does that
Daredevil.
relate? 'Cause
The Electra
I don't watch that.
The
Electra Complex is like it's an old Greek mythology.
Well, it's
It's
the
like-
you ever heard the Oedipus thing where a guy wants to fuck his mom?
Okay.
It's the reverse of that.
reverse of that.
Where like a woman's gonna want like what her dad kind of deal. That just implies that she's gonna want a cop or.
I'm still like confused. So she hates cops, but what does that? have to
Well,
do
she's
with
just
that
saying it out of anger. She's just like she doesn't really, but she's like.
Well, I don't, it's
But my
one-
dad just got killed, so I'm gonna say I hate cops.
See, her motivation is she likes shiny things.
Yes.
That's her motivation. She's a cat. She likes shiny
No,
things.
it's just what
Hence-
Morgan Bloom in the movie said. I'm just repeating it. It really makes no sense. Don't worry, you're not missing anything. You're not missing anything. It really just made no
Okay.
sense. But they had to say it too, so I'm repeating it.
See what you're
back.
doing? See what you're doing? As you're thinking about it? Stop that. Just stop that. See what you're doing?
Thinking
Just stop it.
way too much into this.
So I can't watch stupid movies.
Well, there's
but
a
I
lot-
think
no,
Oh,
but
you can
there's-
watch two movies. This movie's just.
No, but there's a lot of like nods to like Greek, well, not only mythology but like also philosophy. Like all the henchmen, they're like there's like logos, pathos, and ethos, and those are it wasn't Socrates. Those are the three things you need for like rhetoric. To like.
See, Vince, I see what you're doing there. I just stop that. Just stop what you're doing right there. You're thinking about it, and you should stop doing that because you will have a fucking stroke on this mic.
You're gonna shut down your brain. Okay. God damn
You're
it.
turning this into an episode of Black Mirror.
This is
Don't do
killing
that.
us.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. This episode really did like something weird to all of us.
Has Vegas shown up yet?
No. No.
Oh, God.
So after that weird thing where the flashback where Sans Serif seems to hate cops because her dad was a cop and is now dead.
They're also in Central City, kept waiting for the Flash to show up.
What was the name of this city?
Central City.
It was Central City.
Yeah, it was
also,
literally
right?
Central City. I'm like, where the fuck's Barry Allen when I need him?
Not here. Not doing this.
I liked when it flashed to red when they showed her walking away.
Oh,
Skinny little legs, just like.
and the red of the light.
Yeah, again.
And
Very
they even had a
beautifully
part where
shot movie.
they showed Sam Jackson, like his head was, and there was like a red background.
It's when he opens up the chest and the when he sees the fleece and it's like the anime all the style
I
and
think
he
so,
explodes
yeah.
like ah!
Yeah, which is this scene now
It turns
actually.
into, Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jackson.
Yeah, Samurai Jackson.
Samurai Jackson is.
That's what they should have called Afro Samurai.
Samurai Jackson.
Yeah.
That would have been pretty cool actually. Would have. So Samurai Jackson. Do it, man. I can't. It's so tough.
It's okay, man.
It's so tough. I have like
We're almost there.
a page and a little bit written down.
If
That's
it's
all.
brutal for us, it might be brutal for the listeners. So
Yeah, we're
make
sorry,
it fun.
guys.
Let's make it fun.
Let's make it fun, guys. Come on.
So Sam Jackson opens up the crate and finds that it wasn't the blood of Hercules, but it wasn't the fleece of Jason,
The Golden Fleece.
the golden fleece of Jason.
So fleecy.
And is furious and kills several of his own goons out of anger.
Or does he? Because they don't die very easily.
No, they just
No, they
kinda-
die, but he just clones them again, I think.
Yeah, but there's also
Oh
one
yeah,
where
the
they
guy got
pulled
run
up-
over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
and that one guy has told him to commit seppuku.
Yeah, is it the next scene where? Well, he tells also not to because they're running low. because he clones one.
That was later. That was like when he's in the doctor costume.
Yeah.
And she's
is that when he has the foot?
She's in the sexy nurse. Yeah, he's like, and he just keeps talking about the foot.
The foot with the head on it.
We'll get to that.
We will get to that.
We did. Jesus Christ.
So the God, I don't know. Whatever.
Doesn't matter.
The police station, right? Sarah Paulson's taking a look at the spirit the next day and sees that he's healed quite well because he's the spirit, right? And
he's also like her ex-boyfriend, as we find out, but she can't recognize because of the mask. Who's believed dead.
Yeah, the mask.
Movies always do that, eh? Like they put on like some sort of little like I don't know.
It's
glasses.
the Zorro mask.
I didn't know it was you.
The
like,
best.
Fuck.
It's a shame Green Lantern was such a shitty movie because that's the only time I've seen someone where like that's clearly you under that mask.
Mm-hmm.
Where it was like didn't disguise anything at all.
And they make reference to that?
Yeah, she was like, Blake Lively was like, it's clearly you under that mask.
There you were.
And I'm like, oh, that was the one good part in this horrible movie.
I haven't seen it, so.
Yeah, you're not missing anything.
No, I know.
Except a lovely performance by Mark Strong.
Yeah. So Sarah Paulson and the spirit start kissing, and they get interrupted by the commissioner. The commissioner and the spirit go on a sort of
just like when your dad walks in, her dad comes in when you're
and
trying
he's
to with your daughter at her work. Guys, it's every boy's dream.
Not my dream. Well, I'm not much of a boy anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's right, you're a man.
I'm a man. The
You're
commissioner
man.
and the spirit go on a Aaron Sorkin style walk and talk, where you see how do I say this? The time period is very ambiguous. Everybody seems to have cell phones and computers.
But they dress like the 40s.
But they dress like the 40s, and flak jackets
and
are like the hot new thing.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like
and,
Burton's Batman.
they also have modern weapons.
Yeah, but they also have like almost not quite revolvers, but
Yeah.
very.
Well, fucking Samuel Jackson has what does he have?
Oh, a quadruple barrel shotgun.
Well, he has
Two of
that.
them,
But
'cause
he has
he's the
the
octopus.
desert. He has Desert Eagles. He has those big 357s. He has like all sorts of
Yeah.
shit. But
He's got 2 of each gun and 8 guns in total because he's the octopus.
he's got 8.
8 of everything. In case you were wondering. God, I don't know. Oh, right. Yeah. So.
It doesn't matter.
The spirit and the commissioner end up in the office of the art dealer because a murder, right? So the cops gotta be called. And the spirit notices a photocopy of Sans Serif's ass that was in the photo in the trash bin.
Well, that's her signature.
That's it. That's how he knew she's back.
That's how I sign most documents.
Photocopy of your ass.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not letting you sign anything for the company.
I went through 4 banks till I got one. To accept it.
God, I don't even know where this movie goes.
Just...
They make like weird small talk in the elevator. I'm reading my notes here and they don't make any sense. I think my brain just shut off when I started watching this. God damn it.
I tell you, man, you just
So this
go...
movie got like 14% on Rotten Tomatoes.
And it came out on Christmas, too.
Yeah, on
People
Christmas
are
Day.
supposed to be in like a good mood when they're seeing some shit like this, but
I'm sure people were not.
I bet
in
there
a
were
good
some suicides over this movie.
Come on.
14%.
You see, like, I'm looking over my notes and I'm just skipping over a lot of it to save you guys, the listeners, the time of, like, even us saying it.
Apparently, Frank Miller forgot to yell cut or action during because he was too distracted by Pat Vega's outfit.
Yeah, he yelled cut instead of action because he was the fucking horn dog and like, did cut?
They should just make this into a porn.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah, a porn parody. Well, later on, it doesn't really matter.
It does kind of feel like that,
The
doesn't
spirit
it? It does.
could be the dick.
It really
the
does.
Spirit.
You're
and,
right. The acting does
The
seem like a
spirit's
porn
penis.
parody where they just take all the sex out.
You know,
Like, it
Yeah.
kind of move. It really does kind of feel like that.
a little bit. Through a series of bullshit that happens in this movie, the spirit goes to chase after
His costume
the octopus
changes.
again, and he gets taken down by Scarlett Johansson with some kind of injection into his neck.
Noah, you look upset. Are you okay?
I'm
Cheering
struggling, man.
You want to watch a Lars von Trier movie next time?
Well, we were talking
Like
about
a
doing The Craft next time,
The
and
Craft.
I don't know,
We should
guys.
do
Write in if you want us to
You
watch
should
The
invite
Craft.
Kat. Two
Yeah.
girls. Have
Bring
two
bring
girls
Kat
in.
back. Bring 2 members back, or 2 guests back. Well, you know what? I mean, it would sure make for interesting radio because.
Yeah, and then they can lift me like stiff as.
Yeah, we can do
stiff
that.
as a board, yeah.
Well,
I tried to
Yeah,
do
he's
that in
a feather
elementary.
stiff
I
as a board.
remember. And
I
then this
think we did
weird
it
old
too.
black lady came up to us and she's like, "What you're doing? That's
It's
some really
dangerous.
good stuff. You should keep doing it." And she just walked away.
Guys, we can do a whole bunch of Frusa Balk movies. Return to Oz,
Mhm.
The Island of Dr. Moreau,
Yep.
The
We
Craft.
already-
We already did Bad Lieutenant.
Yeah, also with Ava Mendes. Again.
Yeah. Guys, it all fits together.
6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon.
I want
Yeah.
to see Blood In, Blood Out.
Yeah.
3 hours.
God, this
Of your
hour and
life.
40-minute movie was just like a drain. A
I
dry.
honestly didn't pay attention to half.
No,
of it. I was
guys,
just like,
I'm really sorry. I truly am. We're almost done.
If you want to fuck a dumb girl, watch this movie.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Well,
It'll keep her busy. Okay.
so
wow, this movie's
I sound
really
like a
good.
woman hater. I'm not.
while the spirit is tied up,
Watching too much Frank Miller stuff. So it's
yeah,
wrong.
this Frank Miller movie warped you. While the spirit is tied up, the octopus starts to monologue in full Nazi regalia. Don't understand why.
That's the
With a giant picture of Adolf Hitler in the back. It looked like the back cover of Mein Kampf.
And is his place always like that, or it's like because he obviously the motif is he's in a different fucking costume every.
This is where he
Every
melts the
scene.
cat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in a different costume every scene, and it's just like when he's a doctor, he's in like a laboratory or something with the. Did we get to that yet, or was that?
No, yeah, already. Fuck, we
It doesn't matter.
that. Then nothing happens. He explains his plot in the scene. He brings out a belly dancer to cut the spirit to pieces.
Yeah,
Yeah, because they learn the only way you can destroy the spirit.
that's later though. That's after.
No, this is
No,
the Nazi
this
scene.
scene. We're that far ahead because I
The
just
Nazi
skipped
scene
over a
is-
bunch of
is
bullshit.
that?
Yeah.
it is
Yeah,
that,
he tells his plan. He's gonna cut the spirit up in little pieces so he can't regenerate.
No, because he has those giant the Nazi eagles.
Yeah, the giant
Yeah.
pillars.
And fucking all that shit.
From
So
those
it's just
Simon
is this
t-shirts.
place always like that? Or does he have different rooms for each of his different
I think
costumes?
it's like one of those role playing sex hotels where each
Okay.
room's got a theme.
Because
to
when
it.
he was the samurai, he was in a
dojo.
dojo.
Yeah, and in the morning, does he have to call Scarlett Johansson and be like,
All right.
This is what
we're
we're
doing
This
Nazi
is-
today.
Maybe they just how when they show up. They show up and they have
Oh, they show
the
up
claws.
mismatching outfits.
Yeah. We said cowboy this time. The belly dancer is gonna. The belly dancer is named Plaster, and she's French. Plaster of Paris.
She's French.
Well, in the movie.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, she speaks French.
Yeah, and that's how the spirit seduces her.
Yeah, she's like, he's like, oh mon amour, c'est moi, l'esprit.
So she
I don't
frees
know.
him,
Yeah.
and
She frees him, and
because he says Sancerre, she stabs, but she's jealous. Then she prances away.
yeah,
In
you know what?
manic
That's it.
Pixie Dream Girl like fashion.
That's it. And once again, the spirit dies.
Yeah.
This would make a terrible video game too. If you
Running
die,
around with a mask on.
Jesus.
Oh, it's like Max Payne all over again. The movie.
Yeah, Max Payne the movie. We might as well have done that.
Except with scantily clad women.
Yeah, that's right. Instead of gritty. Although it's constantly snowing in the movie, and nobody seems to be cold because
She just ran away and she's wearing a belly
dancer's outfit.
See, I see what you guys are doing. Stop that.
it.
Yeah, just stop that.
Stop it.
Just stop
Sorry.
that. Yeah.
Sorry. No, he's right. He's right. He's not wrong. Yeah, that's right. Also in the Nazi scene, Sam Jackson melts a cat just to prove he can, but melts
Fluffy?
everything. Yeah,
Fluffy.
or muffins.
Yeah, everything but the eyes.
Yeah, the only thing that survived.
For the
was-
cat alone, you deserve
What
to die.
it drinks the solution in the water and then it just starts kind of.
melting,
Fizzing
but you don't even
away.
see it.
No, not really. You see some
Guys,
you see
you're
it
triggering.
smoking?
You're triggering. Friend.
It's okay.
This cat is not happy.
No, he doesn't look like he's having any of it. So at this point, when he dies after being stabbed by Plaster of Paris, just terrible. He meets death once more and is almost ready to go, and he says, "Nah," and turns around and flies back. I was like, "Why? This is the 4th time you've met death, and you're just like, no." but this time they had to spend a lot of time on it.
Yeah, they go into the whole thing of.
You make it sound
I
like
knew
that.
your notes would help us.
Yeah.
Like I swear.
Yeah, you make it sound like that whole thing with her was a waste of time.
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
but doesn't he's like, they say when you die, your life flashes before your eyes, and he's like, but he sees all the women he's ever been with.
yeah,
or
Imagine
whatever.
if there's like a 3-hour cut of this.
Is
That
there?
probably
I
is.
wouldn't be surprised. Like that would be Superman stuff.
No. So he awakens in the hospital and has an argument with the commissioner.
Who's like after he's done chewing out McGarnagle.
Yeah, pretty much.
Commish.
Pretty much. The
Garnacle.
commish. And then he finds out that there's going to be a trade-off between the octopus and Eva Mendes.
It's Sans Serif, man. Come on,
Damn
those
it.
names, you gotta use them.
Yeah, that's right. If they took the time to write them, I got to take the time to use them.
Yeah. How can you give up clever names like that?
Sans serif.
Sans Serif, the octopus, Silken Floss.
But when he gets there, it's not the octopus, it is Silken Floss.
Mm-hmm.
And each with one goon. And I don't know, they talk for a bit and they kind of have like a little girl moment. It was weird.
Yeah, they connected, man. It was like it passed like the they passed the Bechdel test.
No, they were constantly talking about the octopus.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, this movie. Surprisingly enough, this movie does not pass the Bechdel test.
And but it's a double cross because the octopus is there in the back of the van and gets the jump on
The
them.
one place I wouldn't think to put it.
Yeah, the Ditko van.
Yeah.
Ditko's moving, speedy movie or something.
Yeah.
Moving or something.
Yeah, all the companies in this movie, they're named after like classic comic book.
Yeah.
Guys, Steve Ditko. There's like Ergen Street, like
Yeah, there was
big,
Iger Street.
Street. Yeah. A few other things. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
So God damn it, it's almost done, guys. It's almost done. We're at the big fight
But
scene.
it's
at the
just
end.
we're caught in this purgatory because there's gonna be another bad movie at some point. They can't all be the Crafts.
No,
What if we have to what if our next one's like Yoga Hosers?
we didn't get tickets for it.
I didn't see
It's
it.
on Netflix.
Is it
I think
already? Really?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, already.
I missed that.
Oh, I should have shut my mouth.
I was gonna rent that.
Uh-huh.
The spirit shows up and basically gives the superhero, okay, octopus, you're the bad guy and I'm the good guy.
Yeah, I got a
I'm
pet
not-
cat.
Yeah, I got a bunch of pet cats and I'm not gonna let you.
The gay octopus. Did you say that?
Did
Did I hear that?
Did
The
I say
gay, the gay octopus.
With cats? That's so weird. You did say that. Do you think the octopus is gay?
No, if anything, I would say it was the spirit with all the cats.
Okay.
The man with that many
Sure,
cats,
sure.
with 30 cats by himself, I feel is not living a very straight life. But it doesn't matter even if he isn't. I really don't even remember saying that. That's crazy. I'm just so out
It's
of
a
it.
Freudian
from
slip.
from this movie.
He's delirious.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I feel like I am.
This movie's killing
The
you, man.
delirium
It
is
is.
setting in.
Yeah, Octopus shoots him with ever increasing size gun. We're back in the Looney Tunes territory,
Yeah, to the quadruple barrel shotgun. 2 of them.
but the spirit's wearing a bulletproof vest.
Yeah, the one that we saw earlier, so not so big of a deal.
Isn't the entire city there? Like the SWAT team and the fucking
Yeah, yeah, the
Commissioner.
entire
It
squad.
seems like it. And all the helicopters and a big shootout and
It's
was
a whole
it Morgan?
fucking kerfuffle.
Yeah.
Morgan,
But luckily,
Stein.
it's like Danny Glover's there to tell like, no, Spirit's gonna take care of it. Take full responsibility.
Yeah, guys,
Kill
don't
one of
worry.
my men.
Spirit's in charge of this one. The spirit, what is it? The octopus is about to drink the blood of Hercules,
I thought it was Heracles.
Heracles,
Denny Colt.
or Heracles.
Hairy testicles.
Shoots Eva Mendes. Nope, Sans Serif shoots the vase.
Yeah.
Holding it,
Yeah, all that ball blood goes everywhere.
and the spirit comes back from the dead once more because he's wearing a bulletproof vest this time. Jams a grenade up the octopus.
Yep.
I don't know where he jammed it, but into him. And
They fist the octopus.
and he yells, "Let's die," but then runs away and takes shield behind Eva Mendes.
No, she
Sans
comes.
Serif.
She runs and protects him. She
Oh, yeah, that's
shields
right.
him with the
with the
with
cloak,
Jason's fucking
Jason's
fleecy
golden
cloak.
fleece.
Fleecy.
She fleeced him.
She fleeced him.
She fleeced him.
And the octopus explodes with one finger flying directly into the camera.
And the explosion has tentacles.
Oh, did it? I didn't even notice. I was asleep.
Again, there was another scene before that when they...
Yeah, with the smoke bomb, there was tentacles. Because he's an octopus.
I missed it. He has 8 of everything. 8 of everything.
8 of everything. He had 8 toes, man.
So, the octopus is now dead. And the spirit is...
He had 8 lives, too?
I mean, sort of.
Because the cop shoots him like 5 times in the head, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, he knocks them
and
out.
then he pulls them out and he's like, egg yolks.
The egg yolks.
I hate egg yolks.
Oh my goodness.
Terrible.
Sarah Paulson comes to help the spirit.
Well, she watches him just fucking, like, kiss the
Ava
shit out
Mendes.
of Sans Serif.
Sans Serif.
And she's like, oh, and he's like, oh, don't worry about it. She's like, oh, I love you.
I love you anyway, spirit. And Silken Floss picks up that random finger.
Not since What Women Want have I seen such a keen insight in the female brain.
He's got it going on. What's her name? Silken Floss picks up a crawling finger that belonged to the octopus that somehow survived the explosion.
Setting up for that sequel, baby.
Yeah, for the sequel. And some kind of terrible wrap up. And then it cuts to the end with the spirit standing on the top of a building making a way too long monologue about his city. And it ends.
You love it so much, why don't you marry it?
So what'd you guys think?
Oh, that's great.
That was torture for me. It was torture.
You were so excited.
It sucks that this was my first time on the podcast,
excited.
and it was such a horrible
And I
movie.
saw what you did.
And I saw that it said, guest gets to choose, and then you were like, we're doing the spirit. I was like, oh, fuck.
Well, no, no one put up the post, and it was like, you're going to be spirited away.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you cruel bastard. You cruel bastard.
I thought it would be funny to tease the guests.
We almost got one.
Yeah.
But we did get one.
Yeah, we got a guest, alright. So thanks so much for coming on, Tisha, to help us
Thanks.
with this.
It's in my house. It wasn't that hard.
So,
Didn't it go great to be an episode and not like awkwardly be quiet in the other room?
So, I don't know if you listen to any of the podcasts, but usually at the end of the...
She does
Of
from like
you
the other
and-
room.
Yeah.
When you're not listening
No.
through the wall.
I don't. What? Yeah.
Our fans, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, our fans. Thanks, guys. You make this possible. We ask, we review it based on if it's a good, bad, or ugly movie.
Can we create a new category?
Or if you feel like it needs a new one,
horrendous?
sure.
Horrendous.
The good, the bad, and the horrendous.
The good, the bad, the ugly, and sometimes horrendous. But it was definitely bad.
It was bad.
I would give it like I don't know, a 2 on 10.
That's still better than what Rotten Tomatoes gave, or is giving it.
Yeah.
Has
Yeah, it's
calculated.
true.
Concesis, yeah.
I got 14.
14%.
Yeah,
20%.
She ranged up, man. She ranged up to 20%.
2 is 20. Yeah, I go.
Yeah. It was my understanding that it'd be no math.
Yeah, just a bad movie, guys. Really, I don't even.
Everyone else is like sunken into the couch.
I'm on the verge of tears. This is how I'm sure it's how you felt with Spring Breakers.
The Spring Breakers confounded me more. I guess it was more like a sprawling madness. Maybe because Spirit I knew what I was getting into.
This movie gave me autism.
That's how it spreads. I don't know what's left to say other than just don't watch this, guys. Would you recommend it to anybody? Would you recommend it to an enemy?
Hey man, you're at a party, put it on, turn the volume down. You know, why not?
You know
Yeah,
what?
it's definitely a Netflix and chill type of movie.
That's,
You know?
You know what? This movie does have its merits.
Yeah, Netflix
Yeah.
and chill, baby.
Netflix and
You
chill.
want Netflix and chill later. You know? It's
Put it
not-
into put it on a party and just walk away.
Yeah.
Volume all the way off.
See, look, I saved the day.
If
No,
you're a
right.
teenage boy, invite a girl over.
Watch the spirit.
Put this on. And you'll get what you want.
There won't be any distractions.
If your internet's out, you can't look up porn.
But you can certainly reach the pause.
Yeah.
So I guess it's time for I don't know, our shameless plugging.
Listen to what you're listening to right now.
Yeah, just listen to it on YouTube. Find the channel at GBU Podcast. Same thing with Facebook. Facebook.com/GBU Podcast. Find us anywhere really on GBU Podcast. You type that into any search engine. I'm hoping you're going to find this. But you can always email us if you want to be a guest, or if you have any recommendations or requests that you want to hear us do. You can send us.
Although remember the Russian roulette, you won't always get.
Yeah, it won't always be what you want.
Mm-hmm.
And you can email us at gbupodcast@gmail.com. I don't know. I feel like we covered all the bases on this one, didn't we?
If you see me on the internet, swipe right.
So,
I still think the kids do, right?
I
actually no. I don't want to be on a site with kids, and that's the situation. Get that out of there.
Well, we'll not.
Ava Mendez, I know you like Canadians named Ryan. When you're tired of that Gosling fella, you give me
the next one right here. So yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for listening, and I promise next time it will be better. Bye.
Peace.